Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Joel and this is Super Smash Gaming YT. Today is Newcastle Gaming Market Day. I am just about ready to leave, so let's go to the gaming market and see what we can find. Let's go! Hello and welcome to Newcastle Gaming Market 2025. So let's go and have a look and see what the vendors have got for us in store today. First up we have Doorway to Darkness. Hello and welcome back to the games room, as you have just seen, I have been to Newcastle Game Market. I had a really awesome day. I went with my husband and we had an amazing time. We managed to pick up some awesome games between us. I also managed to meet Lewis and Daniel this time for the first time at the Newcastle Game Market, and that was absolutely amazing to meet both of you. They're both off the Get Old Gang Discord, and honestly it was amazing to meet you both at last. So yeah, absolutely amazing. But yeah, I had a really awesome day. And I managed to pick up some really awesome games, and another thing as well that I picked up, which wasn't a game, which I think is amazing too. So without further ado, let's get into the Newcastle Gaming Market pickups. So first of all, I started collecting for another new console. So the first game that I picked up is Tak and the Great Juju Challenge. I haven't played this game myself, but I have heard really good things about the Tak series. I know there are 3 Tak games to get on the PlayStation 2, and I will be grabbing all of the Tak games to add to the collection eventually, obviously. But yeah, Tak and the Great Juju Challenge. This one looks interesting. It looks different, but I am definitely going to give it a go. And it's by THQ, and they do some really awesome games. So yeah, Tak and the Great Juju Challenge. The next game that I picked up is to go with Tak and the Great Juju Challenge, and that game is Tak 2, the Staff of Dreams. Obviously, you know, if I picked up the that first Tak game, I need to pick up the second Tak game, and then I need to pick up the third Tak game as well. So obviously it was there at the same store. So I thought, you know what, let's pick it up and add it to the collection. These games actually as well for the PlayStation 2 are in absolutely amazing condition. And as you know, we are a channel that only collects with manuals. And yeah, let me show you. Manual is in absolutely crispy condition, and yeah, there's the disc as well. But yeah, very happy to have picked up Tak 2 to add to the collection as well. The next game that I picked up is also for the PlayStation 2, and that game is Space Race. I've always wanted to add Space Race to my collection. I just really love the artwork on the front of it. I really do. Obviously with Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck and Sylvester and Coyote. I just think it looks absolutely awesome. And obviously it's going to be like a kind of Mario Kart style of game, but with obviously with Looney Tunes, Warner Bros. Characters. But yeah, it looks really, really fun. And let me show you the back. And I can't wait to give this one a go. So yeah, very happy to be adding Space Race to the PlayStation 2 collection. The last game that I picked up for the PlayStation 2 is also another Looney Tunes game, and that game is Looney Tunes Back in Action. This one looks really fun. Obviously you play with Bugs Bunny and Sylvester. You have Taz in here. You also have the Martian in here as well. But it says on the back, it said, the hunt is on. Players Bugs and Daffy on their globetrotting adventure to find the mythical blue monkey diamond. But yeah, this one looks really, really fun as well. And I can't wait to give this one a go too. But yeah, very happy to be adding Looney Tunes Back in Action to the PlayStation 2 collection as well. Obviously, this at this Newcastle Game Market, I didn't pick up as much as I did at the last Newcastle Game Market. I didn't really find as much at this market to pick up for myself as I did at the last one. And I don't feel like there was much of a variety of games that I wanted either. So I did actually go for like stuff like 3DS games. There weren't many 3DS games there. I went for Switch games. I didn't see any Switch games apart from, there was a couple of Switch games, but there was not a lot of Switch games at all. So obviously the more like recent up-to-date stuff, there wasn't really much of that there. Obviously it was more of the retro stuff, and obviously I am collecting retro stuff. Like I'm collecting the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360 and stuff like that. But like I say, I also wanted to collect things like 3DS, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and there weren't on the Switch as well, and there wasn't really much of that there for me to collect this time, whereas last Game Market there was a lot more of that to collect. So yeah, just bear that in mind when you are going to the gaming markets. If you are after newer games, then there aren't going to be as many as you think there are going to be. There obviously are more like retro games like SNES Mega Drive and all things like that. But yeah, just bear that in mind when you are going to the gaming markets, in case you are only after like newer consoles and newer games for those consoles as well. But yeah, bear that in mind. But anyway, let's get to the next game that I picked up. So the next game that I picked up is for the Xbox 360, and that game is Tales of Vesperia. This is by Namco, and as you know, Namco is one of my favourite developers. I did have this game before, but obviously, as you know, I did sell all my collection a long time ago, and obviously we are trying to get it back. As you can see in the background, we are trying to get things back now. But yeah, I managed to get this for, I think it was £6, and I got this from Retromania, so shout out to Dean from Retromania for obviously Tales of Vesperia. It's actually a really good price, and I'm very happy to be adding this one to the collection. I obviously am going to have to get all the rest of the Tales games now to add to my games room. But yeah, Tales of Vesperia is in absolutely lovely condition as well, as you know, complete as usual. But yeah, very happy to be adding Tales of Vesperia to my Xbox 360 collection. So the next thing that I picked up is not a game, it is something I have wanted for a long time. As you know, I am a avid collector of things Pokemon hat. I have the Prismatic Evolution ETB behind me as well, which I absolutely love. And I am really into Pokemon. I love Pokemon. And like I said, I've wanted this for a long time. And this is actually the first thing that I picked up at the gaming market. And I love it, and it looks so awesome in the games room. And that is a Dragonite Squishmallow. I just think is absolutely amazing. I managed to pick those up for like £15, and when I've looked on like the Pokemon Centre and places like that, this actually sells for £30, so I'm actually really happy with this. This is actually a really good bargain. I just think he's absolutely stunning, and Dragonite is one of my favourite Pokemon, so obviously I had to add him to the games room, like without a shadow of a doubt I had to add him. But it's just the details. Just look at the back, he's got his little wings and he's got his tail, and yeah, I just absolutely love him in the games room. He's absolutely amazing. So yeah, very happy to be adding this Dragonite Squishmallow to the games room. And now we are on to the last game that I picked up. This, I think I paid a bit more than CEX34, but I really wanted it, and you'll find out in a minute why. This is one of my favourite game series of all time, so obviously I had to pick it up. So the last game that I picked up is for the PlayStation 3, and that game is Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Remix. It is the limited edition version of the game. It is absolutely stunning. I actually was looking at other games and I saw someone pick it up and put it back down, and obviously I had to look at it myself and see how much it was. This I got for £12, and I think CEX sold it for about £8, but you're not guaranteed to get it in good condition, and this is not bad condition at all. So yeah, very happy to be adding this one to the games room. Let me show you what you actually get inside. So obviously you get the cardboard outer sleeve, and then on the inside you get this little like art book. So you can see on the front it's got the colour, and then on the back it's got the just black and white illustration. And then this is just not any art book, this is the art book, but also this holds the game as well. So let me show you the inside. So you get like little art cards in there, which are absolutely beautiful. They're actually in really nice condition. Then obviously you've got illustrations of all the characters that are in the game. You've got black and white, you've got coloured pages, you've got a few more where you've got all the keyblades on there, like they've got the drawings of the keyblades. And then obviously at the back then you have the game as well, which is absolutely amazing. Honestly, I love it so much. It's such a nice limited edition, and for £12 you can't go wrong. Like I say, the condition of this is really nice, and I'm really happy with it. And obviously it's got all like the Kingdom Hearts embossed things down the side. You got Mickey, you got Keyblades, you got the Heartless, and yeah, I think it's stunning, absolutely beautiful. Let me show you the back. And obviously this is by Square Enix, and Square Enix is also one of my favourite developers of all time. And like I've said to you before, Kingdom Hearts is one of my favourite series ever. So yeah, I'm very happy to be adding Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Remix limited edition to my PlayStation 3 collection. So yeah, very happy indeed. So that was everything that I picked up from Newcastle Gaming Market. As you saw, I didn't pick up as many items as maybe I wanted to pick up, but with what I have picked up, I'm very happy with what I picked up. I picked up an awesome array of games, and obviously I picked up my Dragonite Squishmallow as well. But yeah, I'm very happy with what I've picked up. Let me know down in the comments, as always, what your favourite pickup of this week was. And also, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel, as it really helps me out, and it really helps the channel out as well. And I'll see all you guys in the next video. Bye!